Hello and welcome to the currency call, the daily currency call, where Jin shares his analysis and ideas for a specific currency for each day. So today is Tuesday, we will be doing the euro. So for Monday, we do the Aussie and Kiwi, Tuesday euro, Wednesday pound, Thursday yen and gold, Friday cat and oil. So I see a couple of new names, in fact quite a number of new names here. So before we start the session, do help me with this poll, just so we know, is this your first time here? So this webinar is going to be very beneficial to both the long-term investors and short-term traders. Jin will be going through what could move prices, possible trade ideas, and also highlighting potential targets and risk. So a disclaimer here, any information shared during this session is not intended to be a trade recommendation. It is solely the opinion and views of the speaker. So please remember to do your own analysis prior to entering any trades. So yeah, let me take a quick look at the poll. We need more people to put in the selections. There's only 47 of you. We have 28 of you guys. So please do us a favor and put in your selections real quick. Meanwhile, I'll just paste the schedule for the daily currency call that we have every day in the chat so that you can take reference. Yep, so we have quite a number of new people here. So I'm going to run the next poll to let us know how did you get here. So while you guys are filling up the poll, just a brief introduction about Jin. Jin is the founder of LCMS Traders and Forex Briefcase. He teaches members of the LCMS Traders Club on how to trade FX. And for Forex Briefcase, he trades a US $8 million account on a daily basis for his managed account clients. And also, he's an international speaker where he speaks in countries like Hong Kong, UK, US, Australia, Malaysia, Vietnam, Indonesia, sharing his views about the FX market. So just paste some links for you guys if you want to find out more about him. Yeah, so great to see a lot of people coming in from the Telegram channel. We got some good stuff for people coming from the Telegram channel, the Traders Club. So I will just pass the time to Jin now for the daily currency call.
All right, thank you, Jin Wei. Good morning, everyone. How are you all doing? Give me a big thumbs up if you are here and present and ready to go. I have 1, 2, 3. Come on, give me more thumbs. Let me know you're here. Okay. No more? Any more? Anyone else? So today is the thumbs. All right. So today is the euro. We'll be looking at the euro dollar and euro pound. And then let's get started, right? So just a quick update or just a quick introduction about LCMS Traders Club. If you are here now on this call and you are not already a member of LCMS Traders Club, do me a favor, go search LCMS Traders Club on Facebook and click join. It is $49 a month to join, or $199 a year. I would best recommend $199 a year to join up. Why I want you to join is because if you are trading right now, this is the place to get all the help and all the information that you need and to make money. Okay. Why I say that is because a lot of you came in from the Telegram channel. You get our trade signals there, and I know you're enjoying our trade signals. But in the LCMS Traders Club, we actually send you the trade signals first in LCMS Traders Club before it goes into Telegram channel. Okay, and in the Telegram channel, you only get the what to buy or sell, stop loss prices, take profit levels 1, 2, or 3. In here, we actually tell you the logic behind the trade. So telling you, the step-by-step logic behind the trade, why you want to get into the trade. So you don't only make money, you also learn how to trade in this process. Okay, so just the signals alone, learning how to do it, and then we also will tell you whether to get out at take profit level 1 or to hold, to get to 2, at 2, whether to get out or to hold, And then, of course, at 3, it will be to get out. Okay, then we send you next signals over and over again. So, this is really the next level up. If you are already in the Telegram channel, the LCMS Traders Club is the next level up that you want to get into. So it's not just about signals. We have the getting started tutorials. So every Wednesday night, the next one is tomorrow night. So every Wednesday night, we have coaching sessions to teach you different things about trading. Trend, support, resistance, all the different indicators, chart patterns, candlestick patterns, all that kind of stuff. One thing I'll actually be doing tomorrow as well is I will be doing a live trading identification. Okay, so we won't actually be trading live, but we'll be looking for trades live to prepare you for the FOMC news on Thursday morning. Okay, so looking for trades that you can jump into, even before the news. If you want to take a little bit more risk, you can jump into those trades, and then write it out. Look at the results on Thursday morning when you wake up. Okay, so we have that on Wednesday evenings, and then we have on Monday nights. Monday nights we have our weekly calls where I will either invite my personal network, my group of personal network people to come in and speak to share with you about how to invest in property, how to build different levels of wealth, different streams of income. Or I will also be looking for trades, and this was done a couple of weeks ago. We looked at the euro trade, pin bar reversal. We found 50 pips there in a night. Pound US dollar, we got almost 50 pips in a night as well. So identifying all those trades live for you to jump into straight away, massively beneficial to your overall trading journey. Okay, so if you're not already a member, search for it, click join. If you want to be serious with your trading, if you want to see serious results. With that said, now let me get into Forex Factory, if I can find it on my tabs. All right, so we got Forex Factory here, where I used to get my news here. Nothing much happening today. Okay, nothing much happening today in terms of for the euro, or actually for across the board for most currency pairs. We have a little bit of a consumer confidence number coming from the US, and as expected, it was 98. They expect it to be 94. It could even be a low 90s, right? Might even be 90 or 91, 92. Why I say that is, look at what's happening in the US. Virus numbers are up very, very high. People are being locked in, staying at home, or not happy as well. So consumer confidence is not going to be high. They're not going to be spending a lot or looking to spend a lot of money coming up. And because of this, we could actually see a little bit of a weaker US dollar going into the next couple of days, leading into the FOMC. Okay, so I'm not going to tell you too much about FOMC right now. Let me just click on that. FOMC, nothing much tomorrow. Pending home sales, we'll look at that tomorrow. The FOMC on Thursday morning, 2 a.m. I'll do the analysis on Wednesday night for the Trader Club members. Okay, so looking at this, we can see that there's really not that much happening in terms of news, especially for the euro dollar, euro pound. We have a bit of a GDP number coming from Germany on Thursday afternoon, and then US GDP numbers, and nothing much on Friday. A lot of small numbers for euro, but not going to move the market too significantly. So I think it'd be quite straightforward in terms of trading setups, in terms of looking and identifying the trading opportunities. Okay. Any questions you have, please feel free to put it in the chat. I just saw the chat link. Let me just do a quick check. No, okay. So any questions you have, please feel free to put it in the chat. Looking at this, we know that there's not much news, not much real heavy hitting impact news apart from the Thursday morning at 2 a.m. Let's look at the charts. Okay, so looking at the charts here, Euro US on the H4 time frame. I know it's a little bit small. I can see candles squinting already. I will zoom it in a little bit, but let's look at the daily time frame first. on the daily time frame here, the Euro US has pretty much been going straight line up. It went from 1.1244, pretty much straight line up towards this 1.1733 level. It looks like it's retracing back down a little bit. At this point, I'm not going to be saying that you should do a counter trend trade. There has been talks about whether euro dollar will revisit the 1.2 level again. You know? And if I'm going to zoom out, I go to the weekly chart and zoom out. The last time it was at the 1.2 level, or last time it broke below the 1.2 level, was in 2018. Okay, so that's still a good 300 pips towards 1.2. I think that it might get there, but it's going to be a long, hard and bumpy road towards 1.2. We have to see what happens at this level, similar to what we were looking at in the mid of 2018. So in August 2018, it tried to break above again and it came all the way back down. At this level now, we probably have to see what happens. So on the daily time frame, it looks like it's going to retrace, test the 1.1690 level before possibly going back up again. I would best suggest that you do not jump into any trades for the euro right now. It's coming down. Let it come down and then bounce back up before you look for any buying opportunities. Looking at H4, it might actually come all the way down, retest this level, break below, and then bounce back up. I would actually be looking for it to break below and bounce back up. If that happens, we could be looking at buying approximately around 1.17, maybe even 1.730. Stop loss of a good 60 pips. You could be looking at that 200 over pip take profit. It's a bit ambitious. Put your take profits at the highest level and then be ready to close off your trades at any interim points on the way there. Okay, so looking at it on the H4 time frame, I do think that we could see that move upwards. I would think that a more realistic number will be 60 pip stop loss and a 150 pip take profit. Approximately 1.1850 will be a good level, a good optimistic and realistic level there. Okay. If the euro does break below and not bounce back up, if it does break below 1.1690 and not bounce back up above, a lot of times you will be tempted to sell, thinking that this will be a great downward trade. Small stop loss of 40, 50 pips or a good 150, or 200 or 300 or even 500 pips. You're thinking 1 to 10 risk reward, like your eyes are flashing already. It is going to be a counter trend trade. It could happen. It could be really profitable, but it's going to be a counter trend trade. So be more careful with that. The likelihood is we're going to see a euro. We're going to see the US dollar get a little bit weaker before it gets any stronger. Okay. So that's the euro dollar. Any questions right now? Daniel has been pounding away furiously on the keyboard with the summary. So if I'm speaking a bit too quick, the summary is there for you to read on the chat. Any questions? No? All right. So looking at the euro pound has been sitting, right? The last time I spoke about the euro pound, I said that if it was going to test this 0.9033 level before going back up, it did. It came down, tested this area, and if you bought at this point, like I was saying, at 9040, your stop loss of even 40 pips, 30 pips stop loss, you could have been looking at that 60 pip take profit. Okay, so I hope that a lot of you are watching this video. I hope that you're actually taking some action as well, right? I hope that you are actually doing the analysis, listening to this video, doing the analysis for yourself, and then jumping to a trade. And it's nice and fun to listen to me rant on and on and on about trades. it doesn't make you money if you don't jump into something, right? So this was a very nice trade that, you know, we got into. It really went up to that resistance level of 0.9122, and it's sitting at this level now. What happens at this level? If the euro continues to go up, we will probably see the euro pound continue moving higher. The next resistance level at this point, 0.9362, is probably a little bit ambitious again. You know, a good 200 pip take profit might be good, but you might even be looking at something maybe even at 9250. So, you know, on the H4 time frame, if it were to break above this point, stop loss of about 30-40 pips. Okay, stop loss at about 40 pips for a take profit of 90. It's a very good risk reward there. So looking at the entry for my guys who are squinting there, looking at the entry for 9154, stop loss at about 40 pips, take profit at about 80 pips, risk reward ratio of 1 to 2. We could see that moving quite nicely towards that point. But, you know, I've put in a very generous entry point at this level because I really want to make sure that it's going to move towards that point before I jump into a trade. Jumping in right now will be too risky. You know, it possibly will sit there for a while before it moves higher or retrace back down. We will still have to look at the pound dollar tomorrow to get a complete picture of what could happen for the euro pound. Okay, so make sure you join us tomorrow night, tomorrow morning actually. Tomorrow morning for the pound dollar before, and I'll look at the euro pound, and also tomorrow night for the current coaching call where I'll be identifying some trades. So Jin Wei, not the host Jin Wei, the Teo Jin Wei there just asked lower possibility of euro pound going to the downside. That could happen, but you know, right now it looks like it's been moving quite nicely up towards this resistance level, and also because of my view that the euro US, you know, is possibly retracing a little bit before pushing higher. So if the euro dollar pushes higher, we will possibly see the euro pound move higher as well. So yeah, possible, but lower possibility of the euro pound moving towards the downside. Good question there. Good question there. Anyone else have a question? If not, I'll hand it back to Jin Wei.
Okay, thank you, Jin, for the analysis. A lot of actionable insights. JJ is asking EuroCat. We don't do EuroCat here. We will probably do it in the Traders Club. We do some EuroCat signals, Aussie Cat signals in the Traders Club. So if you're interested, to join us in the Traders Club. Yeah, so a lot of actionable insights. If developing this kind of skill to analyze the market is something you guys are looking for, definitely join the Traders Club. I will post up the link again. Yeah, and then yeah, so we have come to the end of the session. I will just launch a poll right now. Before leaving, please fill out this poll, just so we know how we have fared for the session. Yeah, so I'll also post up the YouTube channel link and the Telegram channel link in case you guys want to join. Yeah, so with that, for the Traders Club members, remember to join us tomorrow night for the coaching session. And for everyone else, tomorrow we will be talking about the pound. So look forward to see all of you tomorrow. So yeah, remember to answer the poll before you leave. And bye.